My typical Thursdays, I usually spend them at my grandma's home with my family. On that particular Thursday, the 2nd of July, 2009, I also had a friend's engagement party to go to. I didn't realize at that moment that this would be the last time I would walk into my grandma's home. I usually drive my mother's car around, but it broke down, so I went with my friends in their car. We were 4 girls on our way to celebrate our friend's engagement party. We were happy, excited, singing along with the music, when all of a sudden, my friend lost control of the car, and in a fraction of a second, the only sounds you could hear were just screams. I had internal bleeding and a fractured spinal cord, which left me paralyzed and tied to this wheelchair. I had to do 2 surgeries, the first one to control the bleeding, and the second one to infuse 8 platinum screws in order to fix my back. I stayed 5 months in the hospital between recovery and rehabilitation. I was a Hebrew University student in English language and Romance languages. I had the best job in the world at Al-Quds University. Walking to the office every day alone was a blissful experience. I would go down like an amphitheatric stairs to get to Damascus Gate, one of the main entrances to the old city of Jerusalem, where I got to smell the Jerusalemite ka'ak and spices, as well as walk for about 15 minutes through the old charming streets of the old city, passing by all the colorful shops and candy stalls. After the accident, I had to quit my job because I couldn't get to the office anymore. Even spending Thursdays at my grandma's home weren't an option. My grandma's home has about 80 stairs to get to. I was 20. I was young. I never thought of the stairs as a problem. I would count the stairs, go down the stairs 2 or 3 stairs at once. The stairs were the fun part, but not anymore. I was ambitious, full of life. I had plans and dreams. I wanted to wear heels more, dance more, hike and walk along the beach more. But after the accident, my life became about limitations rather than access. I just lost that will and craziness that driven me to explore new things and look forward for new experiences. I just lost that happy, motivated me. When I found out that I won't be able to walk again, I didn't know how to feel or express myself. So I put on a brave face and I deceived everyone I knew. I made them believe that I accepted the wheelchair, but in fact, I didn't. I hated it. I was in denial. I believed that a maximum couple of years, I'll be up standing on my feet again. I was angry, frustrated, short-tempered. From the outside, I would look happy and strong, but from the inside, I was devastated. I wanted my old life back. I wanted my legs back. It hit me really hard after a couple of years, when nothing in my situation has changed. I broke down and I got depressed. But then I remembered my deceased father. I remembered how he fought being sick with a big smile and a bigger love for life. I remembered the journey he made from scratch, from being a working diploma student to owning his own college. I just remembered how hard he fought in order to achieve his dreams. And that just gave me the power and patience to move forward. I was surrounded with lots of love from my family and my other half, Lu'ay, who stood by me from day one and never left my side. When I met Lu'ay 13 years ago, my husband, I saw my dad in him. A young, ambitious, loving man, and that's what made me fall in love with him. After the accident, he loved me in a way that made me more strong and patient. With him, I know I can face anything in the world and I'm afraid of nothing. I always get stronger by seeing Hanin through his eyes, and with him, I just forget about the wheelchair. He's always there for me, supporting me, and he's not afraid of my success because he believes the stronger we are as individuals, the stronger we are as a couple. Today, I'm strong and confident, and I can share my story with you because I had the best support group who were there for me. Lu'ay and my beautiful mom and two sisters, Lina and Lama. They were there for me when I broke down, when I cried, when I shouted, and they were, of course, there for me to help me get the happy, motivated Hanin back. In order to get my life back on track, I had to get more independent. So I did my car license again, and I got an accessible car. I was able to move from one place to another by myself, and in a way, that was a great compensation for my legs. I went back to school, college. I got engaged, married. We started our own business with my husband. I was fulfilling every girl's dream of starting her own family and career. And that's when I realized that I need to start fulfilling my dream, Hanin's dream, of walking again. I started going to the physiotherapy and gym regularly. My body and legs got stronger. I was able to move my leg for the first time from 7 years. And that just gave me the happiness and the motivation that I needed. I was finally being able to find inner peace. Simply, I just found the harmony between acceptance and working hard in order to conquer my problems. Acceptance when I confronted myself and I realized that happiness starts with a decision. And I decided to accept the wheelchair. Working hard by sweating and spending hours at the gym, strengthening my legs and upper body in order to be able to walk again. Take a few seconds for yourself and try to remember, when was the last time you decided to challenge yourself? When was the last time you took the stairs instead of the elevator? You walked or used the public transportation for a change. It's been a while, right? Well, simply always choose to challenge yourself. Don't wait till things get hard. I do it by cutting sugar from my diet from time to time. And trust me, no chocolate or waffles. Now that's a true challenge. We are underestimating the power of the word choose. You choose over 1,000 times by day. You choose to wake up in the morning and get out of bed. You choose to brush your teeth and wash your face. These are basic decisions that we make on daily basis. Sometimes it gets more crucial, more important, more sensitive. Should I quit my job? Should I break up? Should I buy that house? When actually you choose, when you make a choice, you make a decision. And your whole life can be affected and changed by that decision. For me, the most important choice I made is to be happy, because happiness is a choice. Actually, you never think about feeling happy or sad. It's just a simple reaction you get based on the situation you're in. You get a full mark, a bonus, a raise, a gift, automatically you're happy. But when you're depressed, have lots of debts, have broken bones and tied to a wheelchair, these are the moments where you need to choose happiness, because it won't be your simple reaction. I chose not to believe the doctors and stay strong. I chose to love myself. I chose to let people define me by my personality and not the wheelchair I'm sitting on. I chose to live the adrenaline rush when I jumped out of an airplane in Dubai, and it was the most thrilling thing in my life. I chose not to let people tell me what I can and cannot do. To sum it all up, recovery is as much a social issue as it's a physical issue. It's about the relationships you change, build, and create. It's about the partnerships you seek out and grow as much as it's about doing physical therapy. I put time in the gym, challenging myself to climb a rope using just my upper body. But I have also learned that other people's perceptions and beliefs can limit me, can limit what I think, can, or should do. Ultimately, we need other people as much as we need our physical and inner strength. But the perceptions and beliefs of others can limit us or empower us. They can constrain, but they can also enable. Lifting yourself up means choosing and developing those partnerships that enable, that collaborate, that helps you get your dreams and goals achieved. To the young generation, aim high, dream big, and manage your expectations. No barriers can be in your way as long as you believe in yourself. In 2009, I was tied to a wheelchair. In 2019, I tie myself to the wheelchair and I do pull-ups.